Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 6 de Dreamfall. Zoe finalmente encontrou April Ryan, que, no entanto, não está nada disposta a ajudá-la. Eu não gostei dela não ser mais a menina boa e ingênua do primeiro jogo, mas a Bá me fez ver que após ter todo o peso de salvar o mundo, aliás, 2 mundos, com apenas 18 anos de idade, e de passar os 10 anos seguintes em guerra, é claro que ela teria que endurecer. Mas, como pregou Che Guevara e como confirmou a sua doce mãe Dragoa, é preciso endurecer, mas sem perder a ternura jamais. Também já conhecemos o terceiro e último protagonista do jogo, Qian, mestre da luta e apóstolo fanático da deusa dos Azadi. Ele foi destacado para ir a Mercúria acabar com o líder guerrilheiro Escorpião. Não sabemos se seria April, que no seu grupo é conhecida como o Corvo. E ela está agora para sair e verificar o que ocorre na torre em construção pelos Azadi.
If I would trust anyone with my life, it would be Chuan. He's never let me down and he's never going to abandon the fight.
Watch your back, Raven.
Mochila do urso.
We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
Armas.
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. What we need more of is food, warm clothes, and medicine.
So, what are we doing tonight?
We are not doing anything. You're staying here with Chuan. I'm going out.
What? You can't go on a mission without us.
I'm not going on a mission, Bryn. I'm just taking a walk.
Right. And that girl didn't ask you for help.
Which girl?
The one who disappeared. The one from that place that we can't talk about. She asked for your help, and you just dismissed her.
Eu não tenho paciência para isso. Explicar. Bryn precisa entender a situação, ou ignorar. Explicar.
Bryn, you don't understand. That girl Zoe, she was asking for the impossible. I left her world behind a decade ago. I swore to never go back, and now I can't, even if I wanted to. There are other matters to attend to, other people who depend on me, on us. Whatever it was she was asking for, she'll have to find it somewhere else. Trust me, it's not impossible.
I don't agree. If you hadn't risked your life to save mine, I wouldn't be here now. I wouldn't be fighting on your side, and there'd be a lot more Azadi walking around. You took a chance when you killed those soldiers back then, and it paid off, didn't it? I'm alive, and I'm on your team. It was risky, but it was the right thing to do.
It's not the same thing. This is our world. Whatever goes on in the other world, it doesn't concern us.
I think you're wrong, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm still just a kid to you, right?
Bryn. Bryn!
A senhora da sopa não tinha umas marcas no rosto também? Meio apagadas, meio borradas, como essa moça aqui tem? Será que elas são da mesma etnia, do mesmo grupo?
Naane joined my outfit only a few months ago, but she's proven to be a valuable asset. Her magic is very powerful.
Will you need any assistance tonight, April on?
I'll go alone. There may not be a curfew yet, but the soldiers will still notice 2 or 3 where they would ignore 1.
That is true, and I need to speak with someone who can supply us with the herbs, potions, and medicines we need.
Well, with Torbear in jail and Hamish doing business with the Azadi, Old Town's our best bet, but it closes with the sun.
Tomorrow morning, then, first thing.
Sounds good, but you'll have to go alone. Chuan and Bryn are taking care of the food tomorrow. Binrim is helping them get in touch with some sympathizers.
So be it. I shall make inquiries in Old Town in the morning. May the stars shine on you and your endeavors tonight, April on. Or what is it you sometimes say? Break a foot?
Break a leg. But I like May the Stars Shine on You better, Naane.
Ela chama de April Ann, que é reduzir April Ryan. Muito legal isso. Taberna da Berrine.
I wish I could just sit down, gaze into the fire, and forget everything. But I can't. Benrime's burned all the forbidden books, and she's bought a bunch of Azadi-approved ones. No one reads those. I don't know any of the people who come here anymore.
The bars and taverns near the tower are filled with Azadi. I prefer it here. At the Journeyman, traditional values still hold true, and you're allowed to be who you are. The Azadi, they want everyone to be the same. You know, I've heard rumors that freedom fighters frequent the Journeyman. I think Benrime might be working with the movement.
Pior é que se você pensa isso, os guardas também podem pensar.
This is one of the few places left that looks exactly like it did before the Azadi came, except for that modern beer tap.
Ah, então essas máquinas modernas que não combinam com a cidade foram trazidas pelas tropas de ocupação Azadi.
So maybe there was more poverty and crime before, but at least we were free to speak and believe anything we wanted. The Azadi rarely come in here, except when they're doing inspections, so we can speak freely.
It's a bit quiet these days, but Benrime still serves the best food and drink in town. No question about it. Back in the old days, this place was filled with laughter, song and magic. Look at it now. It's a bit sad, isn't it?
Será que os Azadi trouxeram as máquinas de Stark? Eles têm acesso?
I don't know why I still come here, since I like to dance and sing. I should try one of the new places down Ireland Avenue.
Mas é uma possibilidade.
The ambience here in the Journeyman sure has changed since my last visit to the city. I don't come to Marchiori much these days. I don't like what's happening here. Up north, things are the same as always. It's bad enough to move all the non-humans into a ghetto, but to tell me I can't practice my religion in public, now that's too much.
Benrime.
Benrime. She's the one thing in my life that hasn't changed in the past decade.
A única coisa, a única pessoa, né?
Where are you going at this hour?
Business. I may return late.
Well, you know where the key is, April.
Keep an eye on Bryn. Make sure he doesn't follow me.
That boy. He takes after you, April. He adores you. You have a responsibility to...
Responsibility? There's that word again. He's an adult. I can't babysit Bryn forever.
You saved his life. You're the only family he has. Do not forget that. You may seek danger, even death yourself. But do not forget that others rely on you.
They should find someone else to rely on. I can't be anyone's guardian angel. Or mother.
You have little faith in yourself and others, child. But I shall not bother you with my lecturing anymore. I have work to do. Good luck tonight. Whatever it is you're doing. Take care of yourself, if not for your sake, then for everyone else's.
Apples. Maybe we should bring a couple of barrels back to the swamplands. I think people would appreciate that.
Vamos sair então, né? Saudade de sair com a April Ryan pela cidade aqui.
Coldstone Gate used to be open day and night. Not anymore.
You can't come through here. There's a curfew. The ghetto will reopen in the morning.
They're guarding the entrance to the ghetto. There's a curfew between sundown and sunup.
Ela não fala das máquinas, né? Para ela já é do dia a dia. A Zoe reparou em cada uma das máquinas para achá-las estranhas nesse ambiente. Salvando o jogo, mas que não tenha cena de ação. Vamos subir na torre? Ó, ninguém impede, só que está trancada.
The guards are a bit more vigilant at night. I should stay away from them.
Eu deveria ficar longe deles, então vou conversar.
I enjoy working nights. It's so calm and peaceful. A man can hear himself think.
E você, me diz o quê?
Be careful at night, citizen. It's hard to tell friend from foe, and we have to be cautious with these rebels about.
Tenha cuidado, cidadã. Você é louca, cidadã? Perguntariam a Chayaba.
The curfew begins at midnight. Make certain you're home by then.
Pode ter certeza disso. Ah, os andaimes para subir.
Halt, citizen! This area is closed. Please leave immediately. I will not warn you a second time. Get out of here.
Vamos por trás, então. Com certeza deixar de ir ela não vai.
I need to find a way onto the scaffolding, but not until I've taken care of that guard.
Vai ter que brigar com o guarda que nunca briga?
What are you doing? Alarm! 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 Rebels! Need some help here! We've got an intruder! Come quickly!
Oh, finalmente! Corre lá antes que eles vejam o corpo estendido no chão.
The door is slightly ajar. Who's that? The emissary seems to be obeisant, almost afraid. But how can that be? The Azadi women consider men to be inferior, don't they?
The delays are out of my hands, Prophet. Rebel raids in the north have impeded deliveries of the necessary raw materials, and further reinforcements from Sadir are not... Of course, I understand perfectly. We will finish on time. We have taken on more workers, and we are making progress by the day. We will reclaim the time lost, Prophet. The tower will stand ready for the inauguration. I swear by the Six that I shall not disappoint you. Sadir has sent an apostle to take care of that particular problem. They say that he is one of the best, though I have yet to meet him in person. He arrives soon. As you wish, Prophet. I will put my most trusted man to the task. Please, Yes. You have made that abundantly clear on several occasions. It will not come to that. I will not fail you. All will be as you have asked, Prophet.
May the goddess bless your path, prophet. Her light will wash across this world and cleanse it of evil.
That was strange. I should try and follow him, find out who this mysterious person is.
Alisa, bring me my supper. I shall be dining in my office tonight.
Que ela te guie, que ela esteja com você é do The Last of Us 2. Dessa torre que ele ia sair? É.
Hey, that's the man I saw in the emissary's office. I should follow him. I'd like to find out who this prophet is.
Entrando na taberna também. Cadê? Não pra cá, não pra cá.
Benrime? Yes, what is... Oh, April. You've returned. Good. Did you want something?
Where did the man in the cloak go?
Who?
The man who just walked through the door. He was wearing a hooded cloak.
No one fitting that description has been in here, April. It's a slow night, I would have noticed.
That's impossible. I saw him walk in here with my own eyes.
Well, I may be old, child, but I am not blind. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
I know I saw him walk in here. He couldn't have just vanished.
Ele não poderia ter desaparecido, ou sim, né? Aham! E ela se jogou. Zoe.
Olivia?
Yes, sweetie, it's me. Are you Use about Reza?
What? You're breaking up, Liv.
Static's getting worse by the hour. Parts of the wire are down. Can you hear me?
Barely. This is crazy.
I know. We'll have to keep it short. Any news about Reza?
Not yet, but I just arrived in Wati City.
What's it like there?
Nice. Chilly, but nice. What's going on?
Still working. Reza's contacted Waticorp. He protects his sources well. In the meantime, you'll need to find a way inside the corporate campus.
I didn't get all of that, Liv, but call me when you have a name, okay? Hello?
Won't take long. The encryption's military grade, but I'm almost there.
Okay, that's good. I should get going. Oh, and Olivia?
Yes, sweetie?
Thank you. I really appreciate the help.
Don't be silly. Friend too. I'd turn the world upside down to find him.
I know. Thanks anyway.
The connection's deteriorating, sweetie. I'll get back to work and ring you up as soon as I have something. Bye!
É preciosa a amizade da Liv. Minha prioridade é encontrar Reza. De acordo com Olivia, Reza está no Japão, Wat City. Isso soa familiar. Eu devo pegar um táxi para Hokkaido. Táxi aéreo para Hokkaido Today. Wait City no Japão. Frio. Ela tem que sair por aí até que a Liv encontre um nome de contato para localizar o Reza.
I think most everyone here works for Waticorp.
Wadi City was built by Wadi Corp. There's no place like it. It's safe, clean, and everyone's part of the happy Wadi family. Everyone here works for Wadi Corp in some capacity. There's zero unemployment. I wish I could find work over on the main campus, but you need to have very specific skills.
There's only chewing gum left. I don't even like gum. Every pack comes with a special Wadi sticker. Okay, that's something. I'll need to use my mobile to make a purchase.
Ela nem gosta, mas vai comprar porque é do jogo. Porque o jogo permite.
Ticket machine. It sells tickets to the Wadi Corp Museum.
Ela vai ter que entrar lá, né?
Out of order. Please purchase your tickets at the ticket office. So typical.
Não funciona.
The ticket office is closed. Of course. This just isn't my day. Hello? Anyone there? No, of course not. That would be too easy.
Você.
It's empty. The dustbin automatically incinerates its contents every 10 minutes or so. It looks like he's waiting for someone.
Should be here by now.
Sumimasen?
Huh? Gomenasai. I thought you were someone else. I apologize.
Achou que outra pessoa?
Who did you think I was?
Huh? Oh. My fiancée, Yuriko. She's late. She's never this late. I tried calling her, but there was just static. Who am I kidding? She probably decided not to come.
Parece que você está sentindo muita pena de si mesmo. Eu deveria dizer algo para ele se sentir melhor. Eu tenho coisas mais importantes para me preocupar.
I'm sure that's not the case. She was probably just held up somewhere.
You don't know her like I do. She's very fastidious. She would have called. No, I have neglected her one time too many. And now she's left me.
But...
I can't wait for her anymore. I have to go.
Mas pelo menos reconhece que deu motivo para ela te abandonar, né? Negligenciou várias vezes. Agora eu vou pegar o bilhete dele, né?
I can see the torn ticket in there. It hasn't been incinerated yet.
Pedaço de bilhete. Uma mensagem da Kat. Kat é mulher do David, da cidade do Cabo? Nós íamos te encontrar, Casablanca, não sei o que. Isso. E essa menininha?
She looks really sad. Hello there.
Oh. Hello, miss.
My name's Zoe. What's yours?
Oh, I'm Rico, Miss Zoe-san.
Nice to meet you, Rico.
Nice to meet you too.
Por que você tá triste?
Are you okay, Rico? You don't look very happy.
Oh, well, my big brother Ren was supposed to look after me while grandmother and my little brother Hiro went to the museum. But then Ren met this girl and he left me here by myself. Now Uba-san and Hiro are at the museum and I don't have a ticket.
That doesn't sound very nice of Ren.
He likes girls. More than he likes me, anyway.
Well, honey, that's men for you. Can't you just call your grandma?
I tried, but I can't get through. And since the machine is broken, I can't buy a ticket. So now I have to wait here until they come back.
Do you know how to get to the museum?
Oh, Yes, you have to ride the cable car, but you need a ticket to do that.
Where can I buy a ticket?
The ticket office is closed on Sundays, and the machine is broken, so you can't.
Ticket. Oh, okay. It's for getting into the cable car and across the canyon to the museum. It won't accept it.
Não aceita só pedaço do bilhete.
She's definitely waiting for someone. That must be the guy's girlfriend.
Ah, sim, só pode ser. O Japão tem tão pouca gente que essa daqui só pode ser a noiva daquele cara que foi embora agora.
Hi, are you waiting for someone?
What? Yes. Oh, no. Not exactly. Someone was waiting for me, only he probably left already. I'm very late.
You had a date with your boyfriend to visit the museum?
How did you know?
He was here waiting for you, but he left a little while ago.
He did. Was he upset? Did he say anything?
Não importa. Por que eu deveria me envolver? Culpa dele. Eu irei dizer logo o que ele me disse.
He seemed to believe you weren't going to show up, and that it was all his fault.
Oh no! I tried to get here in time, but my train was held up. I even tried to call, but there was only static. I didn't mean to do this to him.
Tentou chegar a tempo, não tentou? Ela provavelmente tem bom motivo para estar atrasada.
It's not anyone's fault that you were delayed.
You're right, but he's been going through a lot at work lately. It's really affected his confidence, and I haven't been supportive enough. I knew I should have caught an earlier train.
Explicar? Deveria apenas explicar para ele. Deveria fazê-lo se sentir culpado, no lugar dela. Como diz o Homer Simpson, a culpa é minha e eu ponho em quem eu quiser.
If you tell him why you were so late, I'm sure he won't be upset.
I hope so. Thank you so much for the advice. I don't really have any way of showing my gratitude. But maybe you would like my ticket to the museum. I won't need it now.
Oh, that would be great. I've been trying to get one, but the machine's out of order and the ticket office is closed.
What a happy coincidence. Here you go, and thanks again.
Mas eu preciso de mais para menininha. Senhorita, não tem mais para me dar?
This is a one-company town, which means that everyone works for Waticorp.
Everyone's waiting for Waticorp to reveal what Project Altera is all about. I think it's a new robot to replace the Watilla.
Ah, o projeto Alquera. A outra metade não está no lixo? No mesmo lixo lá de cima? Agora já deve ter incinerado, então. Ah, pegou os 2 pedaços do bilhete. Será que agora faz
It's a complete ticket. It's just torn in two.
Colar com chiclete o bilhete? Não. A ideia era boa, mas dessa vez não fazia sentido. Não posso dar para ela esse bilhete. Tem que achar alguma coisa então para colar.
I've been thinking about leaving Wadi City and moving to Africa. My options are a bit limited here. Not that there's anything wrong with Wadi Corp, but I want to work in a more serious-minded corporation. Robot toys and entertainment consoles are all very well and good, but they won't exactly change the world, will they?
My daughter works over on the main campus, across the canyon. She's doing a lot of overtime. I haven't seen her in weeks. Without Wati Corp, this would be just another dreary industrial town. I wonder what Project Altera is all about. I hope it's some sort of sex robot. I've been waiting for an excuse to dump my wife.
Ter que encontrar alguma outra coisa para grudar esse bilhete, então. Perguntar para tia Paulinha se é verdade esse bilhete.
All eyes will be on Waticorp in the very near future, I'm sure.
É azar. Eu vou dar o meu bilhete mesmo inteiro para ela. O meu não, né? O da moça abandonada. Tem que mastigar os chicletes antes. Mas ação?
Hey, there's a free sticker inside.
Ah, o adesivo dos chicletes vai usar no bilhete. Boa, Baco. Mas não era mastigar os chicletes, não. Era usar o adesivo com o bilhete rasgado. Tchau! Nojento. E agora o bilhete eu posso dar para ela.
Rico?
Yes? Oh, hello, Miss Zoe-san.
I managed to get hold of an extra ticket for you.
Oh, really? Thank you so much, Miss Zoe-san. Now I can go to the museum to find Uba-san and Hiro. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Que gracinha. Já fez a sua boa ação, já valeu o jogo hoje. Vamos junto, Ryo-san?
Welcome to Waticorp, inventors of the Watilla, the Bunny Bot, and the most popular and advanced entertainment technology in the world. Please take a seat and stand clear of the closing doors. We will be departing shortly. You're about to go on an exciting journey into the heart of Waticorp and experience the amazing history behind one of the planet's most successful corporations. From the Wati entertainment system to the Watilla and beyond, Waticorp has provided mankind with love, happiness, and billions of hours of entertainment. And in just a few months, Wati will unveil a revolution in home entertainment with the most exciting new product in our 200-year history, Project Altera. This is a great time to be part of our ever-expanding happy family. The future of entertainment is Wati bright. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you when you leave the car. Enjoy your visit to the Waticorp Museum.
Excursão Família Feliz.
Hey, so do you have a name for me?
The name. Told you I'd... Encryption. So, are you inside yet?
The line's even worse than before, Liv. I can barely hear you.
Hold on. Let me... There. I've switched us over to a classified eye channel. That should stabilize things quite a bit. Of course, the Eyes Agent software will also light up like a Christmas tree, so we need to be quick. Are you inside Waticorp yet?
Working on it.
Atta girl. So, the person you need to get in touch with is one Damien Kavanaugh, with a C. And an A-U-G-H. And an A-V-A-N in the middle. Reza was in touch with Kavanaugh through Rio Kuruki, the dead girl in his apartment. Rio and Damien worked together.
I remember Reza talking to Rio on the phone when I last saw him. So Damien Kavanaugh's the source. How do I find him?
He's a resident of Wati City, but he's not currently on the wire. I believe Waticorp's shielded. Mobiles won't work inside the main campus. If he's not on the wire, he must be at work. Either that or the static's messing things up.
We'll have to bet on the former, since I'm already heading into the lion's den. Where exactly does he work?
Don't know. I could dig into the Wati databank, but it might trigger some alarms. And we don't want to trigger any alarms, sweetie. I do know that Rio Kuruki worked as a systems analyst in biotech and that Kavanaugh's in software. I'll keep digging, and I'll send you a message if I find any more info on the guy. We should stick to just messages from now on. this connection's too risky, and the static's interfering with everything else.
Okay. I will find him. I have to find him.
Good luck, sweetie, and be careful. Shit, agents have locked on. Gotta run.
Liv? Olivia? I hope she's okay.
David, também da cidade do Cabo, né? Ele é marido da Kat? Não sei, também não sei o que diz a mensagem dele. O contato de Rez é Damien Kavanagh, trabalhando na Watch. Tenho que chegar lá, né? Fácil. Passando pelo museu, entrar nos escritórios da fábrica.
What are you doing? Get away from there. That exhibit is very expensive. It's not meant to be touched.
Hero, what are you doing? I told him to keep his hands off the exhibit, sir. I apologize for my grandson's behavior.
You should do a better job of keeping your grandson in check, ma'am.
If you do that again, Hero, we're going straight home, and you're not getting
A
any
avó e o
dessert
irmãozinho da menina.
Before a more realistic, gorilla-like Watilla was put into production, this early prototype was tested in limited release. It had many of the same mannerisms as the final Watilla, but it lacked our favorite friend's furry appearance and soothing personality. Unlike the Watilla we know today, the prototype was also programmed to randomly wet itself, a feature that met with much controversy and frustration.
He looks just right for the job.
Enjoy your stay at the Wadi Corp Museum, ma'am.
He looks a bit glum. Hi there. Not a big talker, are you? Or maybe you're just shy. Okay. Touching the exhibits will trigger the alarm. Touching the exhibits will trigger the alarm.
Não, mas era para dar a descrição do que é isso.
Please, ma'am, do not touch the exhibits.
E como que eu aciono para saber o que é
The
isso?
first bunny bot was 10 feet tall and weighed more than 300 kilograms. After several unfortunate casualties, of which Waticorp has been completely absolved, a smaller and lighter version was put into production. The bunny bot has remained one of Waticorp's most popular toy bots, and it's still being sold to happy children and concerned adults across the world today.
Aposto que eles vendem para quem quer eliminar algum inimigo. Isso sim.
The original Roboy has gone through many design changes in the past century. These two versions, from 2132 and 2159 respectively, were slight variations on Dr. Pete's original award-winning design. The Roboy on the right-hand side of the display is still considered by some to be what is ultimate marriage between form and function.
I shouldn't have let her drag me up here. She makes the worst choices. I could have been scuba diving in the Philippines right now. Who cares about that big announcement of theirs? It's all kid stuff anyway.
Little Big Cat was Waticorp's first furry toy bot. Accompanied by a very popular animated show, The Amazing Adventures of Little Big Cat and Bob, it proved to be a huge success. The show ran for 8 years and ended with a very special episode where Bob, the reformed child murderer, killed, boiled, and ate Little Big Cat. Fans have been demanding the return of Little Big Cat, and Watty Corp is currently considering bringing this popular and twisted toy bot back to the market and to your screens. Roboy, seen here in its original version, was Watty Corp's 5th generation humanoid robot. Designed by Dr. Alvin Peets himself and released in 2104, it became an immediate bestseller. This particular design lasted for almost 20 years. Roboy is known for his winning personality, his helpful attitude, and his dogged persistence. He is also known for being the first robot with ADHD.
She's enjoying herself.
Mas ela não reconheceu que são a avó e o irmão da menininha?
I love coming to the museum. It's so clean and quiet. But I don't much care for the exhibits. They're too garish. I wanted to bring my grandson along for some culture, but he doesn't appear to be enjoying himself. I say his parents are to blame. They're too soft. My other grandson, Ren, is watching my granddaughter, Rico. They didn't want to come to the museum today. I don't understand why.
Isso é o que você pensa. E a menina ainda não apareceu por aqui.
The 4th generation Watilla, introduced in 2198, has become the most successful toybot in history. With its complex emotional response system and friendly demeanor, the Watilla is a beloved friend and companion for billions of children and adults. What's next for Watty's favorite toybot? We aren't telling, but the future sure looks Watterific.
Watterific. Tinha que fazer algum trocadilho com o Attila.
It's a staff-only entrance. It probably leads into the main building, which is exactly where I need to be.
Justamente o que eu estava procurando. Posso hackear? Não.
Hey! That door is for staff only.
Really? I'm sorry. I was, looking for a bathroom.
No bathroom, staff only. Sorry.
Mas ele podia dizer onde é o banheiro, né?
The only way I'm getting past that is if Olivia gives me a hand. Not literally, of course. That would be so wrong.
Finalmente.
What are you doing here? Obazan told you to stay with Ren.
Yes, but Ren left me and I was all by myself. But then this nice lady helped me at...
Haha, you're such a crybaby.
Shut up, I am not a crybaby.
R2. Crybaby, crybaby, crybaby.
Well, you wet your bed and you're afraid of the dark.
Liar. I'm not afraid of anything.
Yes, you are. You're afraid of everything and you're a chicken.
I'm not. I'll prove it.
E agora ele vai entrar lá e distrair o guarda. Ainda bem que eu ajudei a menina. Ele ligou o monstrão. O brinquedo que matou milhares.
Gojira! Gojira!
Ainda bem que eles facilitaram um pouco ali. Deixando os símbolos certos mais perto. Ela vai ter que fazer o caminho do aspirador.
It's a ventilation duct used by the bots to connect between different parts of the building. It won't budge. I'll need to wait until that bot comes back. Someone forgot to close their locker. There's a uniform in here. It probably belongs to a maintenance worker or a cleaner.
Bem na hora.
It's a cleaning bot. I'm guessing it patrols a limited area.
Cada tem uma área, por isso que ele não continuou para lá. Não é a área dele. Senhorita?
Who are you? Are you new?
Eu sou nova, sim. Eu deveria usar isso como uma vantagem. Eu vou apenas contar a verdade. Claro que não. Sim, eu sou nova.
Yes. Yes, I just started. I'm going up to, the 4th floor to...
Well, go on then. Don't waste my time. Also, for your information, they don't like it when you talk to anyone, so don't.
Então não fale.
So... No, nothing. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Just clearing my throat. Dry air. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. The air.
Dry. Mm-hmm.
Conversa de elevador.
Almost there.
Please stop immediately, honored guest. Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort. Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
Luz aqui. Damian!
This must be Damien Kavanagh's office. And that's the only person I see in here. So, Damien?
Hello, can I help you?
I'm looking for Damien Kavanagh.
Speaking. Well, what do you need? I have clearance to work today.
I don't work here. I'm a friend of Reza Tamiz, Jericho.
Jericho? Jesus. How did you... Hold on a second. Let me just...
What did you just do?
I made sure that this remains a private conversation. How did you get in here? This place is a bloody fortress.
I'm getting good at finding my way into impenetrable fortresses. I'm Zoe.
Damien Cav... You already know who I am, which I find sorta disturbing. I told Jericho that he couldn't talk to anyone about this. Did Jericho send you? I haven't been able to contact him.
Jericho's gone. Something's happened to him. But he left me enough info to locate you.
He's disappeared. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. What about Rio? She went to see Jericho 5 days ago.
Is she... Are you close?
We work together. Why? What's happened?
I think she's... dead.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. I'm in way over my head in this one. I shouldn't have asked her to go. What happened to her?
I don't know. I found her in Jericho's apartment. She was hooked up to this white plastic thing, and there were wires going into her head.
The Dreamer.
What?
That's what it's called. A Dreamer. It's not supposed to kill you.
I know. They hooked me up to one.
Who hooked you up to a Dreamer?
2 girls. Twins. I don't know who they work for, but I'm guessing they're connected to your company.
I've seen them around. They work for Miss Gilmore, the president.
I think maybe they got to Rio as well. And they're after Jericho... after Reza. I was hoping he'd made it here.
I haven't heard from him since Thursday. Sorry. Rio rang me when she got into Casablanca and told me she'd met with Jericho.
That must have been right before... I found her in Jericho's apartment, and minutes later the Eye raided the place. I was arrested, but they let me go the next morning.
Is there anyone who isn't involved in this?
This? What? I decided to track Reza down in order to help him. He's my best friend. But I don't know what this is, or what I've gotten myself involved in. Now Reza's vanished, and you're the only lead I have left. Can you please just tell me what this is?
You don't know anything?
Only what I've picked up on the way here. Reza never shares his stories with me. I know that Wati Corp is working on something, and that they've been testing it out on people in Newport. You called it the Dreamer. I know that the Dreamer is probably connected to the static somehow, and that is most likely what Reza was investigating in the first place. And I also know that Wati Corp is keen to keep all of this under wraps. Keen enough to kill people. Apart from that, I have no idea who you are, what you've told Reza, what Rio was doing in his apartment, and what this Dreamer thing is all about. So you're going to have to fill me in, and I'm not leaving here until you do. I've come too far to go back now. If I can't help Reza, at least I want to know why. I want the truth.
Right. Well, okay. I understand you want the truth. I wish I could tell you. I'm putting myself at great risk here, Zoe. I don't know who you are. For all I know, you could be working for the corporation. And then again, if you do, I'm already done for anyway, so... You're right about all of it. We, Waticorp's working on something big. The Dreamer. It's a device that'll let you dream anything you've got a mind to dream. Lucid dreams. You're awake and in control. Can you just imagine the possibilities? Every other entertainment medium would simply disappear overnight. Why watch a movie when you can dream it? It was destined to be the biggest thing in history, and it was supposed to go on the market in a few months from now. However, about 3 months ago, something happened. There was a contamination in the network that connects each Dreamer console with the central processor, Dreamcore. I used to work on the network code, the parts that link the Dreamers with DreamNet. When the problem appeared, my bosses asked me to head up the group charged with identifying the problem on this end, to weed out the bugs. What we discovered was that DreamNet was beginning to slip out of our control. There was a contamination, but it wasn't a bug. It wasn't internal. We figured someone had hacked into the network and introduced a virus or worm, something sneaky and adaptable. It didn't take me long to realize there was a link between the static and our problems. The static wasn't the cause, it was the effect. Whatever had infiltrated DreamNet was, for lack of a better word, leaking out onto the wire, causing glitches and system crashes. When I told my supervisors, I was instructed to not ask any questions and to just keep working on the problem. So I did what they told me, but at the same time I started digging deeper on my own. And that's when I met Rio. She was working with the biological systems that run our code and operates DreamNet, the central processor known as Dreamcore. She'd been digging too, and like me, she'd reached an impasse. So we started working together to identify and nail down the contamination. We figured that sooner or later the static would be traced back to Watercorp, and then we'd be out of a job. Besides, it was getting serious. People were dying. So we kept digging, and then one day, about a week ago, we discovered something that changed everything. We discovered the truth behind Project Alchera, behind DreamNet, behind the Dreamers. Wadi isn't making these things to entertain people. They're making them to spy on and to control people. DreamNet was designed to record people's dreams. And Dreamcore was designed to analyze them. Wadi Corp can extract private and personal information about anyone who's ever been connected to a Dreamer. And that's just the beginning. By feeding data back through the Dreamer, they can plant thoughts, instructions, even hypnotic suggestions in people's heads. DreamNet is the biggest brainwashing experiment of all time, disguised as mindless entertainment.
And now someone's hacking into it.
What? Oh, right, exactly. Someone's trying to take control of the network, the most dangerous weapon of all time. Rio and I, we realized we had to tell someone, but we also knew that the corporation would do anything to protect their secret. If we went to the media, we'd be dead. We had to find someone with the guts to expose Wadi, while protecting our identities.
The hand that bites.
Who better to expose this conspiracy than Jericho and his notorious feed? We knew he wouldn't be afraid to go up against Watercorp. So we got in touch, and then Rio went over to Casablanca to meet him. She brought a prototype Dreamer with her to prove we weren't crazy. We knew the risk, but what else could we do? And now... I can't believe Rio's dead. And Jericho. I'm afraid that if nothing's done, this'll keep escalating. The static will get worse. DreamNet will be hijacked, or the corporation will launch the Dreamer. Any way you turn it, it's bad. Real bad.
This is... And you're sure about this, Damien? It sounds like science fiction.
The people behind it seem to believe that it's possible. And the Dreamer works. I've tried it many times. It's incredible. Like nothing you've ever experienced.
But to know that they have free access to your innermost thoughts.
I won't use it again, that's for sure. Not with everything I know now.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it since I first realized what was happening. The static's starting to kill people. And if the Dreamer launches, I don't want to think about what might happen then. So yes, something can probably be done, but I can't do it by myself. The plan was for Rio to help me when she got back from Casablanca. I don't know who else to trust. So, I'm a bit stuck.
You can trust me.
Yeah, I know, but you're not... I can't just ask... Why would you want to help?
Why? How can I not help? I may not be any closer to finding Reza, but at least I can do my part in exposing this conspiracy.
It's too dangerous. You could get caught. Or worse.
If you knew what I'd been through these past few days, you wouldn't say that. Whatever it is you need me to do, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Damien, we don't have a choice. This is what Reza was doing. He was taking a stand. He was risking his life to expose Watercorp. I can't run away from this one. I have to do this. For Reza. For everyone. For myself.
Sounds like you've really thought this one through. Okay, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Well, you've definitely arrived in the nick of time. If we're doing this, we have to do it now.
Just tell me what we're doing. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So we need evidence. We need to know where the intrusion is coming from, and we need to stop the static from causing any more damage.
So how do we do all that?
I have to stay here. This is the only place I can access the system from. You, on the other hand, you're going on a long hike into the Wati Caves. From the time I open this door, you have 30 minutes to make it down to minus 58. That shouldn't be too hard. At least you don't have to go up. Yet.
I'm fit.
You definitely look it. Okay, one moment.
Elogio.
All right, Zoe. So you know what to do.
I go down to sub-level 58. In exactly half an hour from now, you'll disengage the alarm, and I'll open the door.
Remember that once you're through, the door will be tagged for maintenance by the security systems. If you open it again before the scheduled time, we're screwed.
I got that.
And the rest of it?
I got it. All of it.
Good. Keep in mind that I can't call you while we're inside the building, so we won't be in touch until this is over. Best of luck, Zoe.
Thanks, Damien. You too.
Só como brinquedo de entretenimento, lá o sonhador já acabaria com tudo e faria os donos os maiores bilionários da Terra. Mas usar como arma de espionagem vai muito além, aí é para dominar o planeta. Então é isso, hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite e até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.